My mom wants you to know that I am sitting on an ottoman and a pillow, and I'm actually taller than she is. But in this
Way
shot,
taller.
my hair, look at it
And I
today.
look like Chewbacca.
You don't look like Chewbacca. You look great.
Yeah, but Chewbacca.
Anyway, we decided to do a surprise stream. Surprise.
Right.
So we'll see if anybody shows up. Worst case scenario, my mom and I just reminisce and talk.
Somebody liked it.
I was gonna, sometimes that happens when you get the like and those are like,
Yes.
hello, Kevin. How are you? Love pugs. Hello, how are you? Welcome,
Hi.
welcome, welcome,
Good
welcome.
afternoon.
I'm gonna keep messing with my hair for the next 2 hours. Like, hello, hi, everybody. No idea how long we're gonna do this for. However long she wants, and then we're popping on. Usually I stream on Sundays like 3.5 hours from now. But we have plans tonight, so we can't.
Yeah.
So thanks for all the likes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Already, we haven't done anything yet.
Wow.
I know. So
When I don't do anything, I never am liked. That come out right? I don't know.
like, I want to find you resting someday, and I'll walk over and be like, resting is something. That's not nothing. Can you ever be doing nothing?
It's hard.
I don't know.
It's
I
hard.
don't know if that's possible.
Some Zen mode or something.
Zen mode. Well, that's something though, right?
That's some. Yeah, I don't think you can ever just do
Meditation.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's
You're right, Sabrina. Transit channel, hello. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Hello.
Thanks for 5 likes, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna chill out here. If you have questions for mom, if you want to talk to us about theme parks and stuff, we were in Disneyland on Friday. I was in Universal on Wednesday. So we've been busy.
And you're leaving to go to
Florida next week, which is crazy to think about.
I
I
know.
guess technically this week.
Well, you'll be there by now.
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week it'll be Revenge of the Fifth. No, mom's not going to Florida with me.
No. I'd slow him down.
Not true. No,
Well, he
you'd make it
says
better.
that-
You'd make it much better. Much better.
Thank you. Well, I would enjoy.
true.
I love Disney World, but
Yeah.
I can't. I used to run, and
Well,
the
speedily
cast
walk.
members, yeah, they would. They'd never scold us, so
Well, that was back in the 90s. Things were different.
yeah.
That's when paper fast passes.
I know.
Which they had after that, but still, that was the height.
I know.
Oh,
That was
so good.
amazing. I did it once with a broken leg.
It's amazing. Yeah. With like a cast and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And a boot.
A boot.
And a boot. Did you ever use a wheelchair there?
Nope. It
Okay.
would slow us all down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. You see that?
Aw.
It's very kind of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was actually sitting out, just outside in the sun, because we don't have sun in Minnesota right now. I mean, there's the sun up there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little rainy right now, but yeah.
Oh, it's Holly. Hi, Holly. She says she
Hi,
can't stay.
Holly. Oh,
Aw.
hi, Holly.
She loves you, and she hopes you're having fun.
I think you're amazing.
Yeah, thanks, Holly.
I am. I'm already crying
Yeah.
about him.
Hi, James. How are you? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks on this Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, we're doing it at a random time.
We are.
So whatever works for her. I told people like we'll see what happens. That's probably what it's gonna be like next week in Florida too. It'll be
Yeah.
like just bell notifications on. Oh, she's chauffeuring today.
Ooh.
Oh, is it for? Can you tell us if it's Adelio or Sherry? Either way, hello. Oh, it's Skywalker Pan. All right, on the count of three, we'll say hello there. Ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Hello there. Ah, perfect. Nailed it. Hello there. That's an Obi-Wan Kenobi quote. You know that.
Yes, I do. You have to tell them again why you're shorter than I am.
Because I'm sitting on an ottoman and a pillow. Both of them. Oh, Holly, please give them our best. And of course, the
Yes.
Bowie.
Bowie.
I want to hug that Bowie. Sweet dog.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's horrible about being here with this amazing guy is that my dogs are home.
Yeah.
But they're in good hands.
Yeah. Sherry says hi to you, Ma.
Hi, Sherry.
And that Sherry likes your son so much. Sherry, you're great.
What's not to like?
Well, give
That's
it time.
true. That's true.
Give it
I
time.
liked him the minute he was born.
You know what? My mom, first supporter of everything.
Yeah.
Supported my life. Katie, not so much. Katie, my competitor.
When I was pregnant with the twins, at 16 weeks, I went in, didn't know I was having twins. And so it's a whole long story about that. But the technician said, the ultrasound tech said, oh, do you want to know what they are? And I said, I was still shocked from 2 of them. I said, go ahead. And she said, well, the bottom one's a boy and he's breeching. He's not going to go anywhere. And she couldn't tell what Katie was. Never did find out until she was born. But Jimmy, She was like, nope, I'm not coming up. He was preach. So.
The mama's boy.
It's true.
I own it. But I moved far away, so I proved them wrong.
Yeah.
Take that, doctors.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, the Hansons! Please stop!
Hansons,
please, no!
Oh.
Come on, man, I'm here.
Oh.
Hansons, come on! Come on, please.
A winter camping trip?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Jimmy and Mom. We are driving home from winter camping trip. Got 6 inches of snow. Just had to pop on, say hi. And by the way, Almighty T typing. We love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you soon. Almighty T, Hansons, thank you so much.
I can see about love you.
Yes, the love. It's there. Oh, my left foot has curled in seriously into my shoe.
It
Thank
has.
you so much.
It has.
It like real it really was painful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Holly says I was born and my mom was like, "What is this thing?" Absolutely not. She said I was okay after 6 weeks. I wasn't going anywhere. Oh my gosh, that's insane. You're very funny.
Aww.
Thank you, Hansons, though. Thank you, and Holly, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Your mom did a great job.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, man.
Oh, goodness.
You see how I recoil? I'm like.
His emotions are true.
Well.
I mean, there's nothing artificial about this guy. Even though he's an actor.
Yeah.
I suppose eventually you can harbor these moments and then pull them out when you need them.
I always think the best acting comes from a place of truth, right? To some degree. Like, yeah, if you're some sort of horrible villain, you might not be that person in real life, but, you could tap into times you were angry or times you wanted to do the wrong thing or whatever. Oh, Holly was supposed to be a boy, by the way.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I think it was always boy and girl. Katie and myself.
We didn't know what Katie was.
Oh, they didn't know. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was star from the beginning. They're like, oh goodness, this guy, he's breach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Naomi, hello.
Naomi, hi, sweetie.
How are you doing? Naomi, you just missed it. The Hansons just donated $100 US. So I love the Hansons so much, and I've told them this. I'm like, Hansons, you don't have to spend another dime on me. I love you guys. I genuinely do. If you didn't see Sonny in one of the latest videos on the channel, the Ride Bros. He's amazing. Amy's amazing. Almighty T is amazing. I love them all. So.
Yeah.
You see that? What Holly said?
Preaching
Jimmy. That's what they call me at the buffets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the only boy in the nursery. There were a whole bunch of babies who were all girls. And then all the nurses there loved him right from the start. And they just carry him around.
Thank you.
That was way back in the day when you couldn't keep your kids with you in the room so much. So.
Yeah.
They called him King Jimmy.
Ladies man, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I was. I joked with her because I was like, how do you know I'm yours? And she's like, you were the only boy in there. I was like, all right.
Katie, I'm not sure. No, I'm just kidding. Katie is for sure ours.
Hansons. Love you guys.
Hanson's amazing.
Winter camping. I don't even know under the right circumstances if I'd want to go camping, but winter would not be one of them. But I applaud it.
I do too. People do it in Minnesota up in the Boundary Waters.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. Our church group goes up with the kids and they camp, and I just don't know. They call it fire and ice.
Ah. Thanks. No thanks.
No.
Holly said she was the only baby in the nursery, and her dad would run down if people stopped to look in, and he'd be like, that's mine. She's mine.
Oh, that's so sweet.
15 likes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I like to thank on the fives. If I can,
okay.
You know what I mean.
Good to know.
That's if you're like Jimmy, why do you keep bringing it up? That's my thinking anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Every number is nice though.
Yeah.
Any number more than 0. I made a joke the other day. I was like, oh, before I was doing the show, I was like, well, it's nice there's more people than just mom watching, and they're like, well, don't be mean to your mom. I'm like, no, if it was just mom watching, I'd be thrilled. But it's nice she's got people to talk to.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, if you have questions for her. Now is the time. I know we're sporadic streaming. Yeah, but I loved our time together. Never enough.
Yeah, Disneyland is precious. It really is.
You got that? Do you want me to read them for you?
Yeah.
How has your visit been? Naomi wants to know.
It's been lovely. It's very short.
Yeah.
Already shed a few tears about leaving, but I know it's where he needs to be. It's really hard for a mom because I want him close, but he can't do what he's doing in Minnesota. Because unless Disney came up with some kind of underground park.
And that's they're not the end goal either. Streaming
They're
and
not,
vlogging.
and
But,
yeah, and acting is
Living Dead Mom is here. Hello, how are
Hi,
you?
another mom.
Yeah, another mom.
I like
Good
it.
to see you. My best to you and the family.
Yeah.
Living Dead Mom, if you have any questions for Ma here.
Yeah.
Also, is the family there, Living Dead Mom, or do we just get you all to ourselves? Which I thought of you the other day because I saw the Bride of Frankenstein drawn up going into Universal. Now I just think of you every time I see Bride.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Boy Scouts. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that, which is
Yeah.
good on you. Oh, and our troop did Boundary Waters last year.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's so cool.
What did you think? Did you like it? It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful.
It is beautiful. Also, take care, Holly. Best
Oh,
of the
yes,
family.
Okay.
Yeah, you're amazing, Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the Boundary Waters are nice. I don't know if I've ever trekked them. Have you trekked the Boundary Waters?
We drove in on one of the roads when we were way up north of Duluth, and we wanted to see moose. And we were told, just go up the Gunflint Trail in your car, 60 miles in. You can't miss them. There's a mom with 2 babies, and we missed them. I don't know. We never saw them.
Yeah.
I've never seen a moose in the wild in Minnesota. I don't think.
It's hard.
Other places.
Yeah.
Colorado. And
yeah.
Where did we see the one on the way out?
Colorado.
It was Colorado.
Yeah. Also, hi Jen. How are you?
Hi Jen.
Jen's crochet. She crochets things.
She
crochets things too.
Freak.
Yeah.
I am. I can't. In fact, my hands want to do it. I have one started up here. Yeah.
I don't memorize everything, but I'm pretty positive the term crocheting freak has never been said on the stream before. I like
Should
it.
have been, right, Jen?
Jen's like, yeah. Jimmy, when you start on Sundays, I'm just sitting here. Just like,
I knit too, but sometimes if you make a mistake, that's so much more unforgiving than crocheting.
Yeah. Skywalker, thank you so much. You're very kind. She said we have the sweetest relationship.
Well, we're good friends.
Yeah.
I think that's
Probably my best friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We respect each other.
I don't know. Mine's past that. I think it's reverence.
No.
But
I'm not worth that.
Oh, you are.
No.
Yes.
No.
Everyone who meets her says the same thing.
No.
Yeah. They all fall to their knees.
No, my God. No.
And it's funny because usually when people see me, they do the opposite. Sprinting the other direction.
No.
He's back! I've seen so many cast members and team members recoil. They're like, he's back!
We met some wonderful cast members.
No, we did. I
really like him.
I took around all the people I know pretty well. It was great.
Do you have something I've crocheted?
Do I have something that you crocheted? That's a good question.
A scarf.
You do have, I have a
Yeah,
scarf.
but I can make you something.
No.
A bedspread.
You're busy. It's a blanket. It's 18 feet long by 36 feet.
Yeah. But you requested, I'll make it.
That's okay. Oh, the Hanson said they love the blankets that you made for the grandbabies. Yeah, she likes to make and crochet blankets for babies. So if we know anybody who has a baby, we'll send you. She likes to send those.
Yeah, I do.
If they're close. And the Hansons are like family. So.
And twins.
Ay.
I tell ya. Kindred
Twins.
spirits now.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love another twin. Hopefully one of them's a lefty, a southpaw. Hopefully coming home in 2 weeks. Good. Excellent. Jacob, hello. How's it going?
Hi, Jacob.
Hello. I'm sorry, Living Dead Mom Dad missed it. Is Damien here? Are the kids here? Yeah. Keep asking questions for her, please. Don't let me yammer on. Yeah. Thank you, Hansons, again.
If you notice my black fingernail here.
Yeah.
Miss Lily, Jimmy's favorite dog.
Oh, sweet.
She has to use a ramp to get into the Subaru now. And so we had I was so sad. A couple of our maples were root bound, and so we had to have them taken out after trying to treat them. And so they were cutting the trees down. We came back from a venue where Lily had been with some of our senior friends and doing some therapy dogging. And so I got her down the ramp, and she saw the people cutting the tree, and like, I must go that way. And the trees are like, oh. And so I grabbed the leash and grabbed the ramp, and the ramp folded down on my finger. So I had to walk over to the stairs so she wouldn't get to the trees. But it was worth it.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to lose that.
Maybe. I'm sorry.
I'm number one.
You are number one. You are number one. Hanson's mom's been in town since Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Mac?
Yeah. Thursday.
Living Dead Son's there. Hi, Living Dead Son.
Hi.
Champion. He comes on Pirates of the Caribbean with us.
Oh.
He knows all the
Love
words.
Pirates.
Love pirates.
The song?
I'm saying he does. I don't think he...
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to teach everybody.
Yeah. I don't know it. I try.
Do you want me to teach you?
Maybe.
You know, I'll do it right now. Everybody get your pens and papers out. Make sure that I'm doing this right.
Shut the bouncing ball.
The bouncy, yeah. Everybody knows the yo-ho part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I learned the other stuff. It's a lot. So, yeah. 21 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Again, if you have a question for Mom, let me know. Joe is here. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Naomi and Joe. Joe
Yeah.
and Naomi. Yeah. Well, Living Dead Mom said Living Dead Dad is out getting brakes on the car. I had to do that not too long ago, and it was painful. I was like... And I'm not even a leadfoot. Maybe Onyx came... What does that look?
Well, it's like California driving is
California
different.
driving is different, though.
Very different than Minnesota driving.
Yeah. Okay, Transit Channel, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit. Yeah, again, impromptu streaming.
Absolutely.
I told them we were pushing all these streams. If only we'd have Twitch streamed yesterday. I would have grabbed like, Mom, here, you're playing this. How do you like Gears of War, Mom?
I'll ask him sometimes, are you twitching today?
I'm twitching. Yeah, Twitch is fun.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to get us over in the little editing bay.
Oh, his
It'd be
apartment is so small.
It is small.
It's very small, but he survives.
I survived. That's all I need.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
A mansion one day.
Yeah. He's got a sink that's maybe this big.
No, it's bigger. Well, it's slightly bigger. Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe.
It's a one sink. It's the bathroom/kitchen sink.
So he has to wash his dishes in there.
It's fine. It's okay.
I worry.
I don't. It's all right. I'm all right.
It's good to have to tough your way through.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't feel so tough. The weather helps. It's not as bad.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah.
If this were Minnesota wise, it'd be.
Yeah.
Maybe a little different. I love you, Minnesota. Oh, sorry. Naomi wants to know, what was your favorite ride without Splash Mountain? There.
Ooh, it was sad to see that. The mountain kind of coming down. My favorite ride at Disney?
Yeah.
I have to think about that.
You want to take a second? Joe wants to know, is it true I slept with the lights on until I was 26? I can answer that one. It hasn't stopped. I won't lie, though. After the first Halloween Horror Night, like that first time, I think I did leave the light on because that night was so intense. And then I got back at like 3 in the morning and I was like, everything is going to kill me. Like every noise I heard, I was like, they came from the park.
Yeah, they followed
me back. I don't live that far from Universal either. So I was like, they could have done it. Yeah, that was, yeah.
And Naomi, I think Indy. I'm a Harrison Ford fan.
Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah.
Skywalker Pan says, I admire how your mom is a writer and how she cares so much for dogs too. I have a BA in English, creative writing myself, and I aspire to be as amazing as her.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's great.
Writing, yeah, it's just, as a fellow writer, it's just something you have to do. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of go into your own zone, and then it just comes out, and then you go, oh, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good for you. Keep writing.
Yeah, keep writing.
Everybody's an author. When I talk with kids in schools, I'll say, like first graders, how many of you are authors? And a few hands go up. How many of you are writers? And then I'll say every hand's got to go up. You all have your own story to tell, and nobody else knows that story. So go out and write that. So we work a lot on that one.
Yeah.
Ranger and I go to the schools. He's so cute. They don't care about me.
No, they do.
No, that's like Ranger.
Oh, he's a golden boy.
Yes. It was somebody. Yeah, he gets treats at the schools and
loves the treats.
Yeah.
Loves them.
He's a good listener.
He's a good listener. The Hansons were asking, did I give up the bed for you to sleep in? So I slept on the couch.
No, Mac is here.
Yeah,
so
we got an Airbnb.
It
was close.
We did, a close
so
one.
If she was just coming alone, then she would get the bed, then I'd get the couch.
Yeah.
So, is my bed a race car? Not the one here, but the one at home is, yes. It's not a race. It's more like an old jalopy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Here's the story. I bought this really great kind of day bed. It's so cute. It goes in our old house so perfectly. And so he comes home and he's so tall. It's, Mom, my feet. I have to curl up in this thing. And it was a twin bed. but headboard.
Extended
footboard.
twin.
So then I bought a second mattress.
Yeah, I'm like
now we're talking Princess and the Pea.
Prince and the Pea, but whatever, it's
Prince
fine.
and the Pea.
Yeah.
And that wasn't quite it either.
It kind of shook when you got out of it.
Well, it's the Goldens' favorite place to hang out. So when they jump up there, it's
Yeah.
So it had to go.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I
So
felt bad
now
about
it's just
that.
a twin bed.
The problem is during the day bed's great, but at night, not a night bed.
Mm-hmm.
Not a night bed.
So when he comes home, which is not frequent enough,
Yeah.
it's just a twin bed. I have to do something about it, but for now it works.
Yeah. She's already trying to get me home like sometime in the next couple of months. So, but the thing, one of my goals is that it's like you'll never know. It'll be like maybe just a surprise stream from home for like like an hour, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going back to California.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
We were looking up flights, and Spirit Airlines is pretty cheap, but I don't know. Mac was an air traffic controller, so I'll always say, is that a safe airline?
yeah. I just love Delta. This is not brought to you by or sponsored by Delta. I would lose my mind if the streams were sponsored by Delta, and we started flying me all over the world. I'd be Delta's #1 boy, or another guy. I'd be like, oh, Delta. I seriously love Delta. I really do.
Right, yeah.
But I'm biased because it used to be Northwest Airlines.
Yep.
Delta overtook that.
Actually, Northwest Orient Airlines.
Oh.
And then Northwest, and then Delta. I'm that old.
Wow.
No.
But their main hub is in Georgia. Mm-hmm. But I think another big hub is in Minneapolis, so it's really easy to get flights.
Yeah.
So
a lot of Delta.
You thought I would surprise you with saying Mom's coming to Walt Disney World?
I know.
Oh.
No, for just a second I thought about it, but Naomi, I'd slow him down. You might.
No,
not
you
think,
wouldn't. No. Hi, Dogfather.
Hi, Dogfather.
How are you?
I don't think I could.
Megan's here. Hi,
I'm
Megan.
Megan.
Mom, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Megan's great. You know, Mom. Lori in the chats.
Yeah.
In the chats.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh, you have to get your thing to turn gifts on while you're here with your phone.
What?
Your phone. Remember we talked about that? So like allow gifts. Allow gifts.
Okay.
Because people want to, they want to see your name in green with the little fruit.
Will you do that for me?
I will try to do that. We'll see.
I am challenged.
The Gumps might
by technology.
go and do whatever they can to make it happen.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know. I love you, Gumps. Even if you're not here, Gumps.
Yeah.
Also, we have to say something scandalous about Holly. She's going to watch this later. Holly, you're a gem, and I appreciate you. That way she'll be like, whoa.
I second that.
Yeah.
You're
she likes that. That's why I do that for her. She likes the aggressive affection. Virtually, if you don't respond well to that, I apologize. I'm doing this because I care.
It's kind of scary.
I can turn it on. I am the terror lord.
Acting?
All I have to think about is, oh my gosh, my existence.
Jimmy's been this way since he was little.
Yeah.
No.
We will do what we can to make her remember the Hansons.
Okay.
Hansons, I love you guys.
Thank
you guys.
Hansons.
Also, please give my best to Amy when you see her. Amy's top 10 moms, I think. I really think so. Not #1.
Every mom is #1. Just hopefully to someone.
Jimmy would love to have you there in Walt Disney World. Yeah, it would be amazing. Yeah. What do you think?
Oregon.
Oh, you're in Oregon. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, Sammy. Oregon is so beautiful. It's been years since I've been there. I went to Crater Lake. I went to other places. So good. We didn't see the Pixar parade. I'm sorry, James. We did film that day. It'll be great because everyone else is putting out their like Pixar Fest first day videos, and I'm like, we spent the whole day together. And I was like, I think they're doing Pixar. We got a little Doug popcorn bucket. It's great. People looked at me all day.
Those popcorn buckets, holy moly.
Yeah. It's a lot. Jen wants to know, what is your favorite yarn to work with?
Oh, the older I get, the bigger the needle, the crochet hook, and the thicker the yarn. I'm trying to think. The Burnett, a lot of the Burnett's I like, especially for baby blankets.
Yeah.
They're just coarser and softer, but thicker. I am a yarn hoarder.
Yeah.
So I am working my way through that now.
Dogs love it.
Yeah.
25 likes. What did you mean by the popcorn buckets being, you said, whoa?
Well, the Lions. They were selling Doug, which I had to have because he's a golden. And then they were selling Slinky Dog.
Yep. And then the guitar from
The
Coco,
guitar from Coco.
and the pizza plant truck.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot.
But the lines were maybe 30
Yeah.
long, and we talked about it. The people at the kiosks, or what do you call the wagons? What do you
Yeah.
call them? I don't think they were ready to deal with that.
It was a lot.
There were 4 people where we were, and it took us 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah. 2 things. First, Skywalker says, thank you for what you said about writing. I've been writing since I was 9. My teachers always encouraged it, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm almost 26, and I love getting lost in writing new stories.
I love that.
That's
Keep
beautiful.
going. That's
Keep going.
beautiful.
Please.
That's right.
Yeah. And when you write a really good story and you turn it into a book, maybe one day they'll convert it into a screenplay. Please, for my future, please write, make a story about me. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm doing that myself already. People be like, Jimmy, are these self-inserts? I'm like, yes, I cast myself. I gave myself a job.
Yeah. He's a very good writer.
We'll see.
No, you are.
I've had some people say it's actually decent. So, Jen says, Burnett blanket is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yarn hoarder with you, my dear.
Yes.
Jen, I'll have her subscribe to the channel. She will comment and watch more of your videos than she does of mine.
Would.
She'd be like, oh yeah, let's Jen put up another video.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jen.
That'll happen after this.
Yeah. She's like, we'll do that immediately after
Absolutely.
the crochet.
Yeah.
I had to figure that. I still don't know the big differences between all of the knitting and crocheting
2
and
needles,
sewing.
1 needle.
Okay, so knitting is 2.
Yes.
Okay, what's 3?
Or it can be more than 2.
What's 3?
Knitting. I don't think you can crochet with more than 1 hook. I haven't figured out how to do it yet, but
Maybe put one in your mouth.
that's knitting then, I think.
Oh, see, I'm such a failure.
No. I love to knit too. I love it. But if you lose a stitch.
She wants to know what your outfit of the day is.
What?
Your outfit of the day. You're wearing a blue.
I have blue, kind of, I don't know.
Kind of tie-dye.
Watery. Yeah. A little bit watery.
I'm wearing this Warner Brothers shirt for later on tonight. We're not going on the studio tour, but we have something we're going to do over there. We're probably going to film. I don't know if anybody wants to see anything that we're filming. Let me know. But yes, there's always a purpose to my shirts. Sometimes eagle-eyed viewers might notice this. I will put on a shirt on the Sunday streams that has something to do with the videos coming up as like a little teaser. It's like a hint to future.
You're crafty.
I am crafty. That's because I'm so alone. Anyway,
He did get recognized at Disney World.
Yes,
Or Disneyland.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the Disneyland. The security people were like, "You can't." We talked about this.
No. I will be your yarn buddy.
Yarn buddy. I love for my stories to become a movie or show one day. I would definitely love to write you into one. Thank you. As just like guard number 7 would be. Yes. All right, Hansons. Sending love.
Bye, Hanson.
Bye. Love you so much.
You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Take care of those babies.
Thank you. I'm trying to.
I want to hold them someday. Squeeze
I'm
them.
just over here, just holding on to the bed. The generosity is too much.
1 baby's cute.
Oh, that's
cute.
true,
But
yeah.
2 babies, holy
babies.
moly, they're just.
So many babies.
They don't even know who to look at. That
Yeah.
was my experience.
2 eyes, 2 babies. You just have them. You gotta get them right, right here. You're like,
I
ugh.
don't know.
Is that how it works?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I was a breech baby.
Yeah, you were. Bachelor number 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The worst. Yeah. What else were we talking about there? I was gonna ask something.
Your shirts,
Shirts. Oh, Naomi would like to see whatever we could film tonight. Yeah, it might be something a bit different than a theme park, but I've done that from time to time. So, as people know, eventually the goal. But for now, this is what we're doing. So thank you for coming along on the journey.
Yeah.
Convince my mom to come to Florida. That'd be great.
I wish
Please. Please. That'd be amazing. I keep thinking you're just going to show up there. You'll be in the hotel room like, hello. I'll be like, back to regular soaring around the world. There aren't many California areas of DCA anymore. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dogfather, I will not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
I really think it's next 5 years the name will change.
And what do you think it'll change to? I agree.
They changed the one. They have another Hollywood Studios, or used to, in Disneyland Paris. That was the second park. It's the smallest park they have, and they changed it to Disney Adventure Park.
Okay.
So maybe something like that. Something that is kind of nebulous and just kind of whatever, And also, like, if we're going a little bit off what Epic Universe is going to be in Universal. I'm not saying Disney is going to respond to it, but the idea of having like a park that has like very specific lands that aren't like just Fantasyland. It's like this is Cars Land. This is Pandora. You know, very targeted, specific intellectual properties. Even though I personally love the more kind of umbrella ideas of like Frontierland. There's a lot you can put in Frontierland, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Disneyland too, yeah.
I don't know how that would work because if you had every 4 or 5-year-old kid go to Cars Land and just inundate it, and the other lands that day weren't that full, I think it's kind of nice to have other things enticing you along the way.
Yeah.
Spread the wealth.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Hi, roast beef. What is not California other than Avengers Campus? Technically, Cars Land is not Californian. Isn't that weird?
Really?
It's technically Arizona, even though there's a big car culture here in California. Technically, it's based in Arizona.
Arizona's big car place.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And obviously, Pixar Pier used to be more of like used to be a lot more of the old California boardwalks and stuff. So that's kind of Californian, but not so.
They're shifting.
Yeah, they're shifting slowly but surely, which is fine. And if this whole Disneyland Forward thing goes forward, then we'll probably see more and more of that. When will Soarin' get a Minnesota version? They could fly over Lake Minnetonka, Lake Superior, Red Lake, Buffalo Lake, Lake Darling. Just go. Hi, Greg.
Jimmy's house.
No, it's all just lakes. That's the
All
joke.
lakes?
You just need a, and every transition is just another lake.
There'd be a lake, no matter. Even if you didn't want that. I think that'd be great. You'd have the smell of pine trees. And
Yeah.
a moose.
A moose. Yeah, they could do that. Yeah.
Wolves.
Hi, Barry. How you doing? What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. He said, cut the cord. Embarrassing. Oh, I can't.
No.
It stretches like 2,000 miles.
It's really cut.
It is cut.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. The smell of lakes.
We tease.
What is the smell of lakes?
You know, there is a smell. I have to. It's not a bad smell. It's a little bit of fishy.
It's not a bad smell. It smells fishy, though.
A little bit clean fish.
A little clean.
Yeah, fresh air. Yeah, there's a smell. Yeah, when we get up to the cabin, Lily in particular, she'll be sleeping and all of a sudden she just stands right up in the vehicle and just like,
She's
I know
excited.
I am. I know
She's
I am.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good. They
Yeah,
rarely
fish
like
water's
smell
not
like
enough.
fish.
It's a good. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it that way, but it's like fresh fish. I don't know.
What has been your favorite thing to do together so far while she's out in California? I know what my favorite thing is, but
I do too.
yeah.
Just sitting outside
Yeah, just
in the
chatting.
sun,
Yeah.
chatting, just catching up.
Yeah. What do you think of the name Buena Vista Gardens if they were to change the name? I suppose they could do that. I think they'll probably do something a little more. I don't know. They could do it. They could do whatever they wanted, right? What's my plan for this summer? Beijing beef. Always want some Beijing beef.
Bridget.
Bridget's
Hi,
here. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Bridget, our friend who travels around the nation.
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Oh, boy, you are.
She's here, there, and everywhere. Yeah. How are you doing, Bridget? If you have any pressing questions for Ma over here, Nisi and Janice. Hello.
Nisi,
Look at that. It's another pair. It's a mom and daughter pair this time.
Nisi, I have your birthday gift at my house.
Nisi, come up
It's a
and
good
visit. Yeah.
Let's go.
Come on, Nisi.
Yeah.
Nisi, what are you doing? This is between Nisi and Nisi, what are you doing? Minnesota Magic.
Minnesota Magic.
That's what I still call them.
Yeah.
They will always be Minnesota Magic to me. But Nisi and Janice. Nisi's.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yes, that would be lovely. That'd be lovely.
I love those two. They put up with me.
They're beautiful.
Nisi and Janice are the best audience I've ever had.
They have the best laughs.
They have the best laughs. They're
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Things I See.
Ooh.
That's a newer name for me, anyway. Remote areas, so forgive any delay or lack of responses.
absolutely.
Hi. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Oh, Bridget just got home from Texas. About to head to the best Midwest state. Oh, she miswrote Minnesota. She meant to say Minnesota there,
Okay.
but she wrote it as Michigan. Weird.
Another M state. Michigan's beautiful. Michigan's beautiful.
Did you hear Ryan Gosling, the director of the Fall Guy, showed up to the first official Fall Guy pre-show at Waterworld? That's where they're.
Really?
That's cool. Ryan didn't tell me. Ryan, what a little trickster.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly love Ryan. He's fantastic. We're not friends yet, but um. Oh, Pear. Hi, Pear. How you doing?
Hi, Pear.
Egotistical Pear. Hello. I get you.
Yeah.
We love you guys too, Nisi and Janice.
Oh, so much.
You gotta run. Jen's leaving. Take care, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping in.
Wait, was Rayanne here? Did I miss Rayanne? I'm sorry.
Rayanne.
Was that who Rayanne? Oh, there's Rayanne. Hi, Rayanne. Hello.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. Hi, Rayanne. How are you? Very sweet. Very sweet. Again, questions if you've got them. If you've got them. You know.
Wouldn't it be, here's an idea. Wouldn't it be neat if California Adventure turned into like a holiday park, and so you could have Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's Day and every holiday.
I like
and
that.
They just drop all those facades and make it whatever holiday was coming.
Holiday. Perfect. I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Disney takes over every holiday. That would be impressive. Like, yeah. Every time I think of Easter, I think of Disney. What's this Minnesota magic I hear about? Urban Wolf and walking downtown Anoka perchance? Hi, Randy. How you doing?
Hi, Randy. Neighbor.
No, we were talking about Nisi and Janice's channel, Minnesota Magic. Nisi and Janice, that's still the name? Did you change it?
Yeah, that's still, I still follow Minnesota Magic.
Right. Greg said our holidays like National Peanut Butter
There you
Day
go.
and Jelly Sandwich Day. National Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day. I'm sorry, Greg, I ruined your joke.
National Dog Day or
National Dog Day. Hi, Rainbow. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, I think you could do that. I just think they'll change it to something that's just,
What,
Disney's Park of Enchantment.
newest cartoon.
I want it to just be called Disneyland 2, but it's TOO and then /TWO. So people are like, do you want to hang out at Disneyland or Disneyland 2? And you're like,
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'll work. Gonna work.
I don't think it's going to work.
No.
I don't think it's going to work.
No.
One of the issues they do face if they do change it to that is that like that entrance area where we walk at the Buena Vista Street is all kind of old Hollywood. So that stuff and the Monsters Inc. could stay.
Yeah.
The problem is Monsters Inc. is so far away from all the Pixar stuff.
In old Hollywood, I appreciate that so much. But I think that as generations come through, they're like, well, who are these people? Old Hollywood.
Yeah.
Which is sad. Because there's some good stuff that came out of there.
Totally. Skywalker says, I think it could be Disney Pixar Adventure. I think so too. It's just the Avengers thing, right? But I understand where you're coming. I understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Disney, Pixar, and Marvel Land. Watching all the way from Vegas. Oh, nice, Rainbow.
We're Nisi and Janice now.
Or Nisi and Janice now. Thank you. I'm sorry. Minnesota Magic. I will always... Not true. Nisi and Janice, I know you changed a while ago, but I'm always in my brain, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe I don't see what you're doing.
No, they've been putting out videos about 2 a day. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Subscribe to Nisi and Janice.
Yeah, Nisi and Janice.
Tell them Jimmy and Lori sent you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. DCA could be based on ballet. Be renamed Disneyland Tutu. Be perfect.
I like Disney Adventures Park.
Yeah. How about Disney bought IP Park? Disney's bought IP Park. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's something. I feel like it's going to be that. It's something with adventure or
I like that.
whatever you do. Randy, this question for you.
Hey, Randy.
Do you want me to read it?
I like it.
Okay.
I like that with the rum. I like that. Do you know why the Rum River is called the Rum River?
Why?
Because it is the color of rum.
Ah.
Yeah.
We learned.
Yeah. I have to be very careful. We live by the Mississippi River and the Rum River, and my dogs love to go in the water, so I have to be very cautious.
Lily loves her water.
Lily she got in one day. She just jumped in.
Yeah.
I had Ranger and Lily, and I was watching Ranger because he tends to be a little bit more adventurous with stuff on the ground, and I took my eyes off her for a minute, and she's like swimming. What do we know?
Nice. Rainbow's up there for it sounds like a festival. Nice. Good for you.
Nice.
Nice. Safe travels home. I hope you're having fun. Hope you got to go to some buffets. Go to those buffets.
Buffets.
Rum River West. Pirates of the Rum River West.
Yeah.
I
I
like
don't know
it.
if we had pirates up there, but
I just mean like that's what
I know.
they call
I
it.
think it'd be really great.
I think we
Yeah.
should rename it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
When I was a kid, growing up near the Rum River, we would go and they had trails along the river that we were told were Indian trails. So they, of course, went all the way up the Rum River, and so the neighborhood would get on those and travel up there. And I probably think that they'd been trodden down for years and decades, and they were still there, but they're gone now. So, but we would find arrowheads all the time. So that was exciting.
That is exciting.
That's how old I am.
Not that old. Dogfather, welcome back. He had to update his YouTube, but he's back.
Okay.
Welcome back. Make sure you're all updated. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Ma's the best. What did you guys eat in Disneyland? Or do I have to wait until the vlog to find out?
Ooh.
Do you want a teaser? We ate some on the. We had the jungle juleps thanks to Crystal.
We did. I was gonna say jungle juleps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a crazy day.
That was a crazy day.
We're moving.
Yep. We may or may not have eaten at a sit-down restaurant, but you'll have to stay tuned to find out which one it was. There you go. Perfect. Pirates of the Rum River West. Potter. Oh, it's close to Harry. I'm looking for Potter. Yeah, we heard some. I've heard some funny things in the parks, and I was telling her it's hard not to like help people and correct them because I heard some things. I was like, "Ooh, that's not right," but
I said, just keep walking.
just gonna keep. I can't stop. Hi, my name is Jimmy. I'm here all the time, and I just noticed something.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, Naomi, you have to stay. You have to like the video. You have to comment on them. I'm watching my mods. If they're not in the comments, I'm gonna be sad. Hey, Sam and Alexis, what's up?
Hello.
Welcome.
I am loving my time here. It's just not long enough,
Yeah.
But already I have the dogs go to see seniors, and I got a phone call today with one of my favorites fell and broke his collarbone, and so I made some connections at home, and then I said, "Don't worry, we'll be back. We'll take care of you."
I know.
And our 100-year-old friend is he's transitioning back to his home, but he misses Lily. He's a Lily fan, so
yeah,
the dogs are missed.
I bet he misses her so much.
Just as much as you?
No, he's a very nice man.
Yes,
I've had a few conversations with him. So yeah, he's a good guy.
He's amazing, sharp as a tack.
You can't, that's the thing. It's like maybe with me a little bit. We don't own Lily. I mean, in a way, I suppose you do. But like, she's like for the world in a way.
Ranger too. And
Ranger,
now Gus is getting there too.
Gus,
And Sam, I don't know.
I love that dog. I love all those dogs so much.
Yes.
They're all wonderful.
Sam's not quite there yet, but he's getting there. He's
Yeah.
very close.
Good old Sammy. Check out walkingwithgoldens.com.
We're out there a lot.
They're doing stuff all the time. Lily's for the water.
The water, right?
Yeah.
No wonder. Saddest thing she ever did is up at the cabin. We had pulled our docks in, and up on the sand, and we went up to open the cabin, and we let them go down to sniff at the lake, and she took off and saw the docks, and so they were kind of, slanted as their wheels on one side and then down, and she jumped onto one of the longest portions of the dock and just flew off into not the water, the sand. And we all just screamed and went running down. She shook it off.
No, yeah, she was fine. She was confused. Oh, Naomi gifted a membership on the first.
Oh.
Gifted to you, Greg. Do you want to do the honors of squashing the lemon?
Ready?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, do you get some?
I got. Oh, it tastes delicious.
Thank
you so
I have
much.
some lemon drops over here.
Thank you. Some lemon drop right up here.
Yeah.
Those are an heirloom.
Let's just take a look here. I gave these to him.
We got them on the way out. Here's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, these are like 2.5 years old. I'm gonna sniff them.
Well, it reminds me of when we first moved out here. It gives me. Oh, they smell delicious. Oh, that smells like drywall. Skywalker says, "Your dogs are beautiful. Anytime I see a dog, especially a golden, my days instantly a million times better."
Aw,
Yeah.
they're so sweet. I
Yeah.
would. My dream is to have a rescue for Goldens, for senior Goldens called Golden Oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah, someday.
Sorry.
And attach it to one of the senior living complexes we go to because they're so sad that they have to give their dogs up. And it just doesn't make sense to me.
It's part of my dream beyond the dream plan.
Mm-hmm.
So when I make it super big, rich and famous, then I can do. This is honestly what I want to do. Is on top of the acting, is I want to have a place. It's like third chance, like for dogs, and then
Yeah.
help make her dreams too.
Oh,
So,
thank you. In
yeah.
the meantime, I don't know if anybody watches Asher House. I'll give him a plug here.
Asher House.
Oh
Tell
my
him Jimmy
gosh.
sent you.
He's amazing. He's out in Oregon, and he has maybe 120 dogs he rescues. He just goes and cleans shelters out
Yeah.
and takes them there to. Some are seniors and they stay there the rest of their lives, but some he doctors and gets them all connected back to humans and then adopts them out.
Yeah.
But he'll go on pack walks with maybe 80 dogs, 60 dogs.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. I could do that.
Tell him Jimmy and Lori sent you. He seems like a good dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
He's really fun to watch.
It's Sam and Alexis' dream too.
Oh,
Together.
you had a golden retriever.
Oh, somebody had a golden.
Somebody had a golden retriever.
His
Roast
name
beef.
and his parents had been
Oh.
show dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had Lily and Ranger, and they weren't show dogs, but they were show Goldens, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
maybe.
kind of a part of the breed. And then we got Gus, and he's a field Golden,
Yeah.
which we didn't understand was totally different. So he's like a hunting dog that's afraid of his own child. So he's not a hunting dog, but he's skinny and red and doesn't shed.
Skinny red doesn't shed.
No.
Randy says Chums on the rum with golden oldies.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
Remember
let's do
that.
it.
That's so good.
Anoka will be mine. So, one way or another. I will become the Pumpkin King. I will be the Grand Marshal of that Halloween parade, and then Anoka will be
believe that.
mine.
I
And I
believe
will. I love her so much. He doesn't shed?
I was brushing him the other day before we went to a venue, and I had the Furminator. If you're dog lovers and you have a Furminator, they like get the undercoat. And I got done brushing his whole body, and there's just, a little bit of hair in the tongs. It was just tines. It was
Tines?
tines of the comb. I don't know.
Was that what they're called?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm learning new words today.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Mm.
But he really doesn't shed much. But he doesn't have a lot of hair either.
Sure.
And Sam doesn't shed much.
Oh, no. He also doesn't
He
have
doesn't
a smell.
smell.
He has no smell. He's the perfect hunter.
He has no smell. If you put your nose in his hair, when he's panting, there's nothing.
Yeah.
No odor at all, which
It's
is
weird.
amazing.
Yeah. 32 likes, by the way. Thank you so much, everybody.
you.
Thank you. All the likes help. Shout out to the members and the patrons, too, for being here to support the channel financially. Thank you so, so much. What do you What do you both love the most about dogs?
Just Jimmy shed.
Yeah.
Not as bad as I do. What do you love most about dogs?
I love that they probably make, it sounds a little selfish, but they make me want to be a better person. So they're everything that I wish I could be.
And they're just, for me, they're just pure love and forgiveness. And
Yeah.
no matter what you do, they love you and they don't hold a grudge.
No.
Those signs, I want to be the person my dog thinks I am. That's so true.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they think we're perfect. It's so sad.
Ugh,
And they're perfect. They're the perfect
they're the
ones.
angels.
Yeah, they are.
They're so.
They are. They're amazing.
The thing is, they're not perfect, but in that they are perfect,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they are the best.
Let's see, did I miss anything? I have a Furminator, used it for my Jack Russell. He shed like crazy. Oh, yeah.
Isn't it great, Naomi? And then you just go whoop and it comes
Yeah.
out. Well, with Gus, there's nothing there to get out. It's crazy.
Perry, you're right. Little dogs, we've only ever had you've had more than one over your lifetime. Only ever kind of had one, but they're a lot. Dogs are the best. Yeah, they're just so.
We had a portable dog we rescued. Jimmy was not a fan. Nikki.
Okay,
Yes.
no, let's just. Can we please?
You go ahead.
We did. My mom saved this poor creature because his mom, Mama Kay, She was this older lady who lived. She had oxygen tanks. She had this walker, and she lived in this high rise. And twice a day, she'd put little Nicky in a little basket. She'd walk him down outside, even in the winters of Minnesota, and let him out. And eventually, it got so hard for her to do that, so my mom took him in. But he was just a single dog that lived in an apartment, so he was not acclimated socially to other people or other dogs and all this stuff. And we had 5 dogs then, including him, for like a hot minute. And then
It was a while.
well, yeah, it was a long time, and then it was worse when they took a trip and I was watching all 5. The thing is, I've learned this because I used to work with dogs a lot, a lot. Little dogs, one little dog is worse than 4 big dogs because a big dog is in the right body. It's like I was a wolf or I've got that wolf heritage and I'm not freaking out. Little dogs have that Napoleonic syndrome, not all the time, but a lot of the time. And so they're picking fights. They're doing bad things. They just can't. There's something that's just tweaked. And Nicky definitely had that. He had this look in his eye. He was kind of, oh, and then he'd do a bad little thing, or he thought he was the big, man on campus.
I think he saw all big dogs in the house, and eventually he thought he was one. But initially he was very nervous because all these huge dogs, and he wasn't used to being with dogs.
Yeah.
But I had him certified, and he was my portable therapy dog. And people still talk about him. Or at the senior homes, a family member will come in to see someone else, and they'll say, "I have a picture of that little white dog you used to bring in."
Yeah.
And brought so much happiness,
See,
and so he was great.
Better person than me. Took a bad situation, made it amazing. And you loved him, and he loved you.
I loved him.
I didn't.
A
Because
lot
he didn't
of
like me.
dogs. Well, you didn't.
I tried. I tried to old trick on trips.
Call them trickless.
Because he'd be tricky. He would look at you, would do, oh, he was a little trick. He was a little trickster. He'd go make a mess somewhere, and then he kind of look at you like, what are you going to do about that? And you're like, and I'm sitting here with these big dogs, and I'm like, none of you do this. None of you.
Yeah.
So much better.
We had to recarpet after he left. He lived to be 16 and to recarpet.
Did you ever own a cat?
No.
Would you ever own a cat?
His twin sister Katie has a cat, and cats know that I'm a little nervous around them, and so they take that into account and into their advantage. I like cats. Ranger's allergic to cats, so
you're dancing around the question.
I am dancing. Would I ever have a cat? Probably. I'm such a dog person.
Take a hard stance.
Okay, I don't dislike cats. They just make me nervous.
Yeah, you would never have a cat.
Look at me like I'm going.
You would never have a cat. And it's okay. And if you have a cat out there and you love your cat, that's totally fine.
That's so great. They're beautiful.
They can be.
I love to look at Katie's cat. It watches me through the picture window. She
Yeah.
goes right next door and is like, "Here's the cat." Always there.
Yikers. Page 139. Now, Gus. Well, that is a story in the making. He'll be a great therapy dog as well someday.
And
how would you say he is doing today?
Oh my goodness, Randy.
Thanks, Randy. Plug in the book.
Oh, he is becoming everyone's favorite, and I think it's because he's blind in one eye, his right eye, and later in the day it rolls a little bit, which makes him kind of cuter. But he's what's the word for him?
Endearing.
He is endearing, but he's almost like groveling to get your love. Yeah. And so when we go to senior complexes, he just goes up and he's the one that puts his head on people's lap, and people say, "Oh, that's my favorite."
Yeah.
And he can jump up on beds, and that's huge, which therapy dogs shouldn't do. But when we get permission, then those people are so happy to snuggle with a dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rayan says her cats and dogs curl up together. It's a beautiful thing. I find it hilarious because, like, when those two species get along and people will be like, oh, they're fighting like cats and dogs or whatever. And I'm like, why do humans have such a problem? Like, when it's like these two that, like, have kind of legendarily never gotten along. And then they're like, oh, they can, like, snuggle and be happy. I'm like, why can't more people get along?
I know.
Come on.
It's so true. Katie has 3 little dogs and this cat, and they all love each other.
She is technically my sister. But she needs she used to have a big dog back in the day. And she's hopeful to get one again soon. And she's rescued these dogs, so I applaud her for that. That's a huge undertaking. Yeah. So
when she went to get Char, it's this little like beanie baby Chihuahua thing, and she said, "I don't know, Mom. Do you think I went with her? Do you think she's too small?" I said, "I'm holding her. We can't put her back now. Yeah. I think she's yours." So She's been with him many years.
Randy says you love the book. It feels like he's walking along with you each day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Randy, thank you so much.
Walking with Goldens. Look it up on Amazon. Use the affiliate link down below. Click that, then go find the book. Or A Bear Named Howard, Child Who Changed the World. Any of those books. My mom wrote them. She's an author. The best. The world's greatest author. The world just doesn't know it yet. She's like me, one of the greatest actors. They just don't know. They're right down the street. It's all right.
They are. We drove by.
I'll drive. I just...
But thank you. It's not true.
I'm like, Disney, please. Universal, please. I love that Universal a lot. I really do love it. I'm wearing a Warner Brothers shirt. I love the Warner Brothers a lot, but Universal, there's something about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it.
We did the Warner Brothers tour, and Katie and I were Gilmore Girls fans, so
Oh,
that was
it's good. Yeah, Stars Hollow.
Stars Hollow was
So many
amazing
things.
for us.
35 likes, by the way. That's amazing, too. Thank you.
Yeah, when we just pop on Intro Sunday.
Just
afternoon.
popping in, saying hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for all these questions. They've got great questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Not too many weird, hard questions. You've done great.
Oh, well.
I'm usually
You
fumbling.
can ask questions about him.
Yeah.
Gilmore Girls, Naomi. I know.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that show.
Yep. I give it a hard time. I will try it again someday. I think I need to watch it not alone.
I don't know who a guy would watch it with.
A buddy, a brother.
It's not like.
Hey, bud, another GG night? I'm there.
I think a no. It might be kind of.
That happens sometimes. Favorite one?
Probably Lorelai.
Lorelai.
Yeah.
Not Rory. That's the only other one I know.
Yeah.
Is Lorelai the daughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right out. I like Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, I didn't even think about Melissa. That's where she got her start.
Milo. Nope, Milo's my favorite.
Milo. Yeah, he's great too. A lot of people came out of there. Does Joe love Gilmore Girls? Oh, see?
I don't.
Joe,
can you chime in here?
you.
Just make sure we're getting the truth. My neighbors had a cat who was raised with dogs. He's the sweetest cat, apparently. But the cat they got after was pure evil.
Yeah. Well, the one Katie got was taken from the mom too early, so it had a lot of learning to do. But she rescued it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have made it. And so, it bit and scratched and
Let's see.
still does a little bit.
Sam, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know, but I just want to make sure. Chris Pratt loves Gilmore Girls, pretty sure. Have to leave it.
It's quick. It's fast paced.
Joe says Gilmore Girls is my favorite.
Joe.
But the way you wrote it, Joe, makes me feel like she's staring at you right now, and you had to write that. So.
Or like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it.
I like to watch it all the time. See, it's starting. Methinks the gentleman doth protest too much.
A little too. It is good.
It is good. I enjoy the characters and the setting. I'm like,
oh, Joe, you're funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, it's.
I watch it with Katie, not Jimmy.
It's fine. You can like what you want to like.
What did we watch together?
What did we watch together? We watched Frasier together. Shout out to Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
One of the best. He's still got it.
Yeah.
See, Naomi.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
I was gonna say, kind of proving what I was saying earlier.
Sweet and cute. Okay, who's got a cat?
You can have it both ways.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I know. Katie's cat is growing on me, but it knows I'm afraid.
that. That's okay. Its name is Gandalf, which is a funny name for a cat.
Yeah, but brought it up a little bit in my book.
Yeah, that helps a little bit. In your book? Ooh, that's a good pun.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Get it?
But they know I'm afraid. And then, like I said, Ranger's allergic, so.
Joe says actually the really quick, witty dialogue is really enjoyable. Good, Joe. I'm sure it is.
You can't.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, you have to pay attention because it's quick.
Yeah. South Dakota Tourism suggests the Rushmore boys meet the Gilmore Girls. Ha ha ha. Roast beef, I'm sorry. Our cat is 100% sweet and she likes Skipper Jimmy. Fact. Well, I never said they didn't like me. I've said this before. Cats like me, I think.
Yeah.
The thing is, I used to work with them, so I used to give like shots to diabetic cats. I've had to make sure cats eat food, and I can't read them like a dog.
That's probably true.
That's
They
my
have, like,
problem.
yeah.
So
And
it's
I look at their
unnatural.
teeth and I think that could hurt. Even though dogs' teeth are bigger,
Yeah,
they're just not quite as.
the scratches and the bites from cats are typically worse for people than even though the dog's teeth are bigger. And because we've seen vet techs who come out and they're like, oh yeah, I've got like cat scratch fever or like that all that
That's
stuff.
a thing too.
It is a thing, and it can kill you.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody I graduated with died from that.
I'm like, yeesh, at leash. Yeah, I say that, but our colleagues back in the day, if you tried to clip their nails, they would they wouldn't turn on you, but it was close. They did not like it. They're
No,
like,
my dogs hate having them, except for Sam. Sam, who's such a challenge, he just bows his head like he's praying, and he just puts his paw out. Here, do it.
just do it.
Just do it. Get it over with, mommy.
I wish you could tell them
You know.
and just be like, I know you don't like this. I gotta do it for you.
I know. And the ear cleaning. Oh,
Yeah,
I bring the bottle out, and they're just gone.
They're gone.
And that's what I should do. We have one issue at our house that is horrific. If the doorbell rings, all four, wherever they are, sleeping on a couch where they're like, all four of them come to the door barking frantically. And I know I've seen videos, I've talked to people, and you have like a landing pad for each dog. And so you practice, somebody rings the doorbell, and then you treat them on this pad so that they run there when the doorbell rings.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to do with four of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with two seniors. Not that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, because you can, but it's harder.
You can, but I so need to work on that because that's bad. And cats would be so much better at that. They just like, well, right?
Something. Again, if you love your cat, I understand. I don't have many strong outward opinions on this channel because honestly, I'm here to entertain you guys. I entertain many ideas. That's what an entertainer does.
Mm-hmm.
But dogs, it's for me. I'm just like, not that you can't have both. You can have both.
Oh yeah.
I just don't.
Are so beautiful.
I don't want them. I don't want them. Does the doorbell ring a lot? Oh yeah. But it's sporadic.
It is.
You never know.
And we have packages delivered, the postal carrier There's just, we live in a kind of a busy area, and so if there's ever anything or anything different, the other day, and Lily, who's so sweet, she goes out in the morning. We have a routine. Believe me, it's quite the routine. And so she goes out, and to come back in the morning, she goes to the gate and looks out at nothing and barks ferociously. I think she just likes to bark.
And she's telling the world, she's like, I'm up. I'm the leader.
I am. You better not forget it.
Randy wants a landing pad now with popcorn as his treat.
Like that.
There you go, Randy.
That worked for me. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need popcorn, and when the doorbell rings or someone says, I just take a handful of popcorn, and then they all follow me.
Yeah.
I might, Randy, you've got something there. I might try.
Brilliant, Randy. Brilliant.
I just need a landing pad.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know about that. Thanks, Rand.
You're right. You're right about that. You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
You have to earn it.
I don't know. Dogs can tell though. If they don't get our dogs are very loving and they're usually very loving to many people, but they can sniff out when there's someone that you can't trust. Right?
I think so.
There's been a few times where they've been a little hesitant of people.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, so it's not, they don't just give it completely freely.
Not very often though.
They're great judges of character. Typically.
Twice when I've been therapy dogging, that's happened, and it's very uncomfortable for me because it was Ranger. No, it was our first dog, Arthur, and then Ranger once. So and they take a sniff and they're just like backing up and looking like they're gonna growl, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do because they usually love you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't say that to the people.
I trust them immediately. I'm just like, oh, if you don't like them, I'll be like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What happened? What did you do?
We were at a hospital and Ranger did that, and the guy, bent over and Ranger sniffed, and he's like backing up, and I thought he's gonna show his teeth here in a minute. I go, oh, I think he has to go outside and go to the bathroom, and I think, come with me.
Yeah. Ranger could be a prosecutor. He's like, now they're good. You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Arthur, we had to leave the whole venue.
Arthur's like, I'm out. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Yeah.
Oh, Greg, your aunt and uncle's always scare you until you took off your blue jacket. Sometimes there are things.
Hats.
Yeah, hats and stuff if they can't see the face or if there's.
Or a beard.
Yeah.
We have a handyman that comes in, and Sam, like,
It
take that
freaks
beard
them
out,
out.
please.
Yeah. If they're
It's
not
a
used
big
to it.
beard. Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't like it.
Yeah. It's so
But
funny
then he
how
warms up. But he doesn't
Yeah.
remember.
which is great. Like it's a funny thing because like if a dog does it, it's not a thing. If like you have this weird like aversion, you're like, what's that on your face? I can't talk to you. And you like run into the other room, can appear on the side.
Oh.
I tell guys often, I'll be like, hey, your beard's looking great. Because honestly, some of the way they shape them and keep them that way, I'm like, good for you. I've been growing mine out. Can you tell?
Not true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not true.
Not true.
No, I've never liked the scruff. Maybe for a roll, I'd do it. Like a cinnamon roll. Caramel roll. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. A walk-on roll. They're like, here you go, Jimmy, and your payment. And I'm like, thank you kindly. I'm a little caramel roll. I'm sorry. Questions for her. She should talk more than me.
Oh. I like listening to you.
Thank you. Somebody does. That's nice. That's kind. Yeah, she wanted to stream today. She's like, let's hop on. We'll surprise them.
Yeah, I don't want to get in the way of this. Oh my goodness.
No, you're not in the way of anything. You're the reason it exists at all.
Okay.
The reason any of us know each other is because of her. We'll never forget it. And by we, I mean me. So, yeah. That's my other hard stance. What about rock and roll? You
What?
like rock and roll?
Define rock and roll.
Why aren't you in your Sith Emperor chair? Have you covered your mom or converted my mom to the dark side? No, I just want to give her a nice
Never.
chair.
She just wanted me to look like Chewbacca and be
No, I
tall.
wanted you to have I wanted you to have more
That's so true.
comfort.
You did. Rock and roll.
Roast beef, she's only gonna be here till tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
we fly out.
Um,
But rock and roll. I liked Elvis Presley, that kind of rock and roll.
oh sure.
Yeah.
She can identify 4 different bands that I
can.
taught her to identify. Do you know them?
Corn,
Yes.
AC/DC.
Yes.
Um,
2 more. The other one starts with an A. It's an older band.
Aerosmith
Yes.
and
Heavy metal. Metal.
Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he'll play them for me when we're in the car sometimes. And
Which one's this one?
yeah, and I have ways to tell
How do you tell if it's AC/DC?
because I feel it sounds like they're screaming.
Well, you always say that. It sounds like they're throwing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't understand a word.
I love AC/DC.
And then Metallica, there's all that metal and
I didn't know they call AC/DC in Australia Akadaka.
really.
They call it Akadaka. Oh, we got a few questions here. Have we seen the latest Bluey episodes? I have. Have you been keeping up with Bluey?
No, I love Bluey.
Ran? Know this. Here's another hard stance. Bluey is, I'm not even talking about kids show. Bluey's one of the best television shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
There's more storytelling and emotion in 8 minutes on one of those that I've seen in a lot of 2.5 hour films. I'm like, wow, they condense it.
In cartoon form.
Oh, it's just, it's,
Yeah.
ugh.
It's a treasure.
It's one of Australia's greatest exports,
Yeah.
honestly. Have you some other favorite dog breeds? Or what are some of your other favorite dog breeds?
I love every dog.
My dog father.
My dog father. When we did our training, so for Ranger and Lily, they each had to do 32 weeks of training. And we somehow ended up, we won't get into it too much, but into a dog training situation where the person training us was really good with pit bulls and Rottweilers. So I went into that situation, and one of the things she'd have us do is freeze, drop the leash, take 10 steps in a direction, and pick up the next leash. And I always got a Rottweiler. Big Rottweilers. And so I learned to really love that breed.
Yeah.
They are amazing. And the pit bulls that were there, just the biggest babies of all. So having said that, we had collies.
Yeah.
Love collies. I've done some training with labs and have a friend who certifies for therapy dogs, and she has labs. Labs are great. Every dog. And I know Jimmy's not like a little dog person, but I love little dogs. I like the portable ones too. I like them all.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with myself. Is Bluey better than Tim Tams? You haven't had Tim Tams.
Mm-mm.
That might be better than Tim Tams. They're like a chocolatey. They're fantastic though.
Oh.
Have we heard from our friend Jess from Australia? I haven't heard from her in a while. Jess, if you see this in the future, know that you are loved and missed. You're a
Yeah.
fantastic person. It's been like a year since I've seen her too. I've seen more Sunday streams than Bluey's. There's more storytelling in 5 hours of Midwest goodbyes than 8 minutes. One of my dreams is to be a voice on Bluey. They've only ever had like one American.
Really?
Natalie Portman did. She was like doing voiceover on a whale documentary they had that they were watching on TV. And I was like, oh, that's the way in.
And she fought to get that.
Maybe. Or I was like, oh, if someone came to me like, Jimmy, I would do it for free in a heartbeat. I would pay to be on it.
Yeah. And I think that we started watching Bluey, and maybe you did before, but we were at Disney World with Asher, with grandson, nephew, and we turned the TV on and it was on Bluey. Did you like it before that?
No, that's where I found it. Yeah, because I was like, oh, let's see what this is about.
I thought these little blue dogs.
2022.
We're all like, but the parks are, no, not the parks. We want to watch Bluey.
Yeah, it's like Bluey. Oh, Bluey is just.
It was great.
It's such a good show. And sometimes you don't know when the emotions are going to kick in. Some of the episodes, I'll admit, they don't have like an emotional punch or really the strongest like moral value at the end of it. But sometimes they'll come in at the 11th hour, and by that I mean the 7th minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta call my mom. I'm watching at 12:30 at night. Anyway, yeah, Bluey's amazing. Shout out to Bluey. Go check it out on wherever you can. Probably Disney Plus. Not sponsored, but could be. Oh, really? Really, Pear? Yeah, that's a very different show. From Family Guy, the dog on Family Guy. They recolored him to look like Bluey as a joke. Someone did as a joke. Yeah, definitely different. Got a new computer. Greg, how bougie is that? New computer. Nice. Nice.
New computers are so exciting, except it takes so long to have them be, get comfortable with them.
Sam has to go. Sam Alexa, they're going to go work with the horses. Thank you, guys.
Oh, what kind of horses?
Yeah, what kind of horse can you tell us? Also, Sam, thank you. I don't know how much you want me to say, but thank you. You know for what. Thank you. Bluey has a YouTube channel, too. Yes, it does. And they're playing Bluey episodes in full on there, I think, like, constantly.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. You can just put it on. Yeah.
I'm going to check that out.
The Aussies, it's incredible. It really is. It's a good show. The video game was fine. It's on Xbox Game Pass. It's like an hour long. So.
Well, it's for little kids.
I know, but still. I was like, this is cute. This is fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Maybe we'll get you into it.
By the way, I love horses. They don't scare me.
Horses are incredible. One of the top 3 species that got humankind to where it is today.
So amazing.
Yeah. And they've done so much for us.
Oh.
I feel bad for horses, honestly. Or I used to, especially for like a war horse.
I am so old that my grandfather was the iceman in our town, and he would deliver ice chunks for the ice boxes with his Percheron horses pulling a wagon. My grandpa. Yeah.
Naomi, I did Twitch stream it. You just were maybe not there that day.
Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again.
One more time. Yeah. That's cool though. Horses are amazing. I see them in Disneyland. I just want to hug them. You shouldn't, don't. But
yeah, they're kind of like service animals until you say to the person says, "Go ahead, you can pet them," but I think they're working.
Skywalker says that it's funny how some kids are developing a slight Australian accent after watching Bluey.
That's fascinating.
If you watch it enough,
It's easy to pick up.
Easy to pick. Oh, Australian accents.
Yeah.
Naomi, I did. Naomi, one of my generals in my army. She doesn't even know what I'm doing. That's how I'm so crafty and clever. You don't even
send it to her.
It's on. It should be. Well, actually, it might not be on there anymore. So I got to be there on the Saturdays because you never know when I'm going to be playing.
Can she play the game?
No, she can't, because it's on my system over there, and I can't. It's not like the old days where I could just hand her a copy.
Okay. See how? Grandpa was the Iceman.
You could do that. You could do that on different versions if I bought a physical copy. But this was like through their streaming service. Xbox got like a Netflix for games.
Okay.
And I used that. And that's how I played it. That's fine. Let's see. After Jimmy comes back from Minnesota trips, he has a golden accent. Nice. Do you ever get to pet the Disneyland horses? Sometimes they'll bring them out on Main Street. I think, in the past we could. Is that a thing they still do? I don't know.
So beautiful.
Bridget, I'm gonna be out of town next week. Yeah, Naomi, I want to keep it fresh. I want people to not know what the streams are going to be on Saturday. So if you're there, it's a treat,
We were at Disney World and we went to see the horses. What is that ranch where they keep?
The Tri-Circle D Ranch.
Yeah, which is fascinating. It's kind of down by Hoop-de-Doo Review. If you haven't done the Hoop-de-Doo at Disney World, it's so worth it. So we went down there and there was a cow from Minnesota called Minnie Moo, right?
Yeah,
and it had a perfect Mickey Mouse black spot. It was a Guernsey farmers, but I don't know, the milking kind. And it had the 2 ears and it was perfectly round on its side. And so we went to see Minnie Moo because she came from Minnesota. And she came over. We were standing. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I do.
It was horrible.
Yeah, so she was scary.
She came over and gave us, the ability to kind of pet her on the head. She reaches her head over, and I happened to be standing there. I did take it personally. And she just butted me right, like I almost lost my balance.
Yeah.
She hit me hard.
Yeah.
I thought, well.
Amazon tried a drone ice delivery service, ended up being called Hail. Hilarious.
What did Alexis say?
She works with ponies and light horse breeds.
Oh.
Thanks, Alexis.
Oh.
Cool. Good for you.
Lovely.
That's amazing.
I just love them.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool to hear that. So Sam, I know you have to go, but we'll just race to the dream. Whoever gets there first, and the other one will help out. How's that sound? All right. They'll bring them out randomly on Main Street sometimes. I got to pet one on Christmas once. Oh my goodness, that is magical.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Those horses, they are stunning creatures. Stunning, amazing. So
patient.
Yeah, and the training that has to go into that too, because you want to make sure that you talk about big dogs if they're not trained well. If a horse was like, it didn't want to do what you wanted with all these people and noises and all this stuff, like those horses are well trained.
Yeah, I like to watch things on the Budweiser horses, the Clydesdales, and their commercials with the Goldens. And I'm always sobbing.
Bye, Sam. Bye, Alexis. Thank you. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you guys. Hugs.
Hugs.
I haven't seen Sam in like a year. Sam, she's already gone. Sam, come on. I miss you. These have been great questions. How you doing?
I'm good.
You're good? We'll go a little longer.
Good, sure.
Yeah, right? When you see them, you want to go up and you're like, hi, hello, horses. I do the same thing with the Mark Twain, the big boat. I'm like, I don't want to pet it, but
I just want to get close.
Get out.
And when we see service dogs at Disney or anywhere, it's so hard, especially if they're Goldens, to not go right up there.
You know, the Budweiser horses were at SeaWorld.
Really?
Is that true? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, they travel around. I think that. I'm trying to remember where have I seen their actual ranch where they.
I think it's somewhere in the south. I want to say maybe Midwest somewhere.
No.
I feel like there's going to be a joke that Joe's going to make about if they have to be at SeaWorld, that they're like, if they're Budweiser horses, they have to be like horses, in a container full of Budweiser. Just swimming around it, and they're like, oh, you can go pet them. And they're up to like here. And it's a joke. They would never do that. Seahorses. There we go. That's what it is.
Got it.
Love seeing service dogs at Disneyland, especially when they wear princess dresses and ears. It's the cutest thing. That can be cute. Sometimes I feel horrible for them because it looks like, especially on like a hot day, and if they have too much on them, I'm like, ugh. As long as they have the booties.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh, thank you. Because sometimes that ground is going to melt you, especially Florida. Yeah, that's rough. I'm like, oh, poor baby. Yeah, she used to see the Clydesdales there in the 90s. Draft horses, Randy, swimming in beer. There we go. Get it?
Yeah, got it.
That's the joke.
Good job, Randy.
Dogs and boots.
Yeah.
My sister used to have this three-legged pooch named Haley. and we put booties on her once to see if she could walk in them, and she walked like this, like she's just like, I can't.
They're kicking them off.
She's like, nope, nope, nope.
But some dogs, if you get them used to it, they're appreciative. They know that if they want to walk, they have to put the boots on. In Minnesota, anyway.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just so cold. Even if you could walk them with the boots on, it's like you shouldn't walk because it's.
But the heat, I just
Oh,
you
the
can
heat,
burn
yeah,
their
yeah,
paws.
yeah.
It just
Yeah.
makes me sad. And I get frustrated when I see people who get the fake saddles for their dogs and the paperwork, and they bring them in, and Fluffy's jumping on everybody as a service dog. And
I think they've cracked down on it.
I don't know how you do.
They have. I think so.
Is
It's
it
gotten
better? Is it better?
I
Okay.
think maybe at least in the parks. I've only typically ever seen really well behaved.
I teach a class up at the hospital that we visit, and one of the stories that I've heard there, and I think it's for real because one of the psychiatrists tells the story, is that Delta finally cracked down on the service animals coming on the plane because somebody brought on their pet service ostrich. Or flamingo. Maybe it was a flamingo.
Probably an ostrich. Wait, well, flamingo?
I don't know. I don't know.
If it's an ostrich, it sounds like a tall tail.
That's very good.
Thank you for the pity laugh.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm sorry.
Oh, bye, Naomi.
Bye, Naomi. Take care.
Thank you,
Bye,
Naomi.
and to Joe. Thanks for
Thank
being here.
you.
Thank you for gifting that membership. Appreciate
You're
you.
so sweet. Thank you.
Have fun. You could leave us on in the car though if you want. So that way you don't have any awkward silences in your very happy marriage. I've been watching a lot of Conan lately, so I feel like I'm on.
Thank you, Naomi.
I feel like I'm on.
Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah. Someone took a pig on a plane once. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and part of the problem is that we support can-do canines up in Minnesota, and they have
Yeah.
dogs like seizure assist and diabetic assist and all
Yeah.
those. And if they're on the plane and some other dog is on there, sometimes there have been fights.
Oh, yeah, that's.
And these are now they're saying can-do canines said that when they're after their 2-year stint of being trained and cared for and everything, that they're up to $60,000 dogs,
Wow.
and they just hand them over.
I used to,
Here you go.
I used to work there.
You did?
They're wonderful dogs.
Tell them what you did, because that was a hard job.
Well, I used to do kind of custodial cleaning and taking care of them and make sure they're fed and stuff. So I come after hours.
But
and,
you couldn't connect with them at all.
Yeah, I'd play fetch and stuff with them, but yeah, we try not to. So, and they actually had a demeanor that seemed like they, even if you wanted to, they didn't, like, it was almost on purpose that they didn't want to, like, love up next to you. But I always felt bad leaving them. I'd be like, all right, good night, everybody. Like, and they go sleep. They're good little dogs. Disneyland allows miniature horses as service animals.
I like that.
Amazing. I would love to see that. They brought a pig on a plane. Greg said someone on the flight next to him said that they brought a pig on the plane.
Yeah.
And then he said to stop calling him names. That reminds me of a Michael joke.
Really?
He didn't tell you.
No.
So, so this woman, she has a duck. Did you hear this one? Were you
No.
watching? This woman has a duck, and she's out. She's got the duck with her. She's carrying her around all the time. She's outside gardening, doing all that stuff. She goes inside, and her husband's there. And her husband's like, "Hello, oh, so this is what you're talking about." And she looks at the duck and she says, "She's like, oh, this is the pig I told you about." And the husband says, "That's not a pig, it's a duck." And she's like, "I was talking to the duck."
I met Michael. I can see that.
Michael, imagine the Hoop-de-Doo review is like if you had Michael, and you had like a bunch of Michaels on stage, and they're all performing and doing a little
Dancing,
dance, and
yeah.
it's wonderful.
It's
The
so
Hoop-de-Doo.
fun.
Actually, Nate Morrow just covered it with his family. He brought them there.
Check that out.
Check out Paging Mr. Morrow's Hoop-de-Doo review.
It's
And the
incredible.
Fort Wilderness, I think, is what he was
Yeah.
doing.
Oh, okay.
Because they're changing those cabins over. Remember the old cabins we stayed
Yeah.
in? They're modernizing them.
Oh,
So
why?
I'm curious to see. I don't know if there was just
modernizing. How?
they're like, yeah, I could show you pictures.
They were so cute.
Maybe they just weren't getting enough people to rent them.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Can you have a fish as a service animal? I have no idea. Do you know? You're more therapy dog. You don't. There's a difference between that and the service stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd have trouble getting. I mean, every dog is a therapy dog. Every cat, every animal can be a therapy animal, but the service animals are so highly trained and certified that a fish could be certainly a therapy fish.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Just picturing a $60,000 comfort care dog being standoffish with Jimmy. No hugs, please.
Read the
Please.
policy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. They were just so excited to play fetch that they would just bring it back. They just look at me because they're mostly Labradors.
Yeah.
And they're such sweet creatures, but they were just kind of like, I need my exercise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'd feed them, and then you'd wait like 45 minutes or an hour while you clean and do other stuff, and then you might take them out to use the bathroom, play a little bit if they wanted to. And yeah, it was a cool place.
Yeah.
Cool place.
And they do a lot of good for people.
I am excited one day when I can walk back in and be like, all right, how much money can I give you? Like, like here you go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. We got other things to do. Gotta take care of our new foundation, Golden Oldies, or whatever it is.
On the room.
On the run. Chums on the Rum.
Chums on the room.
Chums on, that's also our fishing business that we local Minnesotan overfishes right next to the Mississippi. I put up a drag net by the Rum. All the boats are getting caught. I'm
I think
like,
they call that stuff for sharks, isn't it, Chum?
chum, yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. Trust me. I've chummed the waters a few times myself. I should know. Didn't attract any sharks though.
Oh my gosh.
So attracted very judging looks is what it. This is comedy gold. 40 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. What other questions do you have? We can start to wind down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear-
Winding down.
I hear Mac nearby.
I still want to meet Matt and Lori, who had Zook. Then Ayla. You still want me to meet them. They will take their new puppy in training in Disneyland soon. Rand, please, if you want to put me in touch with them, I would love to meet them.
That's so cool. Yeah. And training. I love to see the pups in training. We have friends who would, a couple different ones that would take the pups in for training, and they get them at 6 weeks or whenever they can get away from mom, and keep them for a whole year. And they take them on airplanes and Disney World and Disneyland and restaurants. And we've been in theaters with them and just training them, exposing them to everything.
Yeah.
Then they have to give them up.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, I have a friend who had a foster fail or a fail, and she got to keep it.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Randy. I didn't want to cut you off, Randy. Thank you, Urban Wolf Care Panini.
Ooh,
There you go. That can be for you.
Thanks.
Oh, it's our very own Celtic Sea Hag. How are you?
Hi.
How are you? Thank you so much, guys. Give
Thanks,
Randy some love,
Randy.
please.
It's a Woden.
Thank you. A Woden, yes.
Woden.
Shout out to Urban Wolf Deli. My second favorite restaurant in Anoka. I'm sorry, guys. Sparky's has my heart. I gotta be honest. But Urban Wolf is literally down the street. Like, not
Awesome.
even a block.
Yeah.
So,
They're
you can
both
go to
good.
both.
Breakfast and then just go across the street.
Oh my gosh. You wouldn't eat dinner.
Wouldn't need to.
You wouldn't need to. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you're just joining us. If you have any questions for her, now's the time. You love the restaurant vlogs. Oh, really? Well, I might be making one tonight. But from here, not from Minnesota. Shucks. Yeah, we have fun wherever we go.
We do.
Yeah. Love it.
True.
What's your favorite restaurant here?
At Disney
Or California, maybe.
anywhere?
If it's in Disney, that's fine. Think about it. I'll fill the dead air. Hello?
It's just also foreign to me.
No, you're doing great.
I like the smokehouse, maybe.
Smokehouse, yeah.
Anything Disney oriented.
Well, that's Tam O'Shanter.
Oh, Tam
But also, Walt used to go to
Yeah, he
Smokehouse.
did.
You're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Breakfast, walk along the Rum, lunch at Urban Wolf, sit on a bench again for a while, and be like, wow, that's a lot of food.
They just let us bring our dogs in.
Maybe they'll get a whole patio set up eventually.
That's true.
I could see them doing al fresco.
There are
Right.
places in our hometown that allow
Yeah.
dogs, but
Yeah.
it's no food.
Yeah, like breweries. A lot of those have that. That's a whole thing. You bring your dog. So, which I'm amazed at those dogs. Some of them are so well behaved with all these. It's so loud sometimes in there. And I'm like,
I
how
know.
are you? All the
And you can
sniffs.
hear some, yeah.
I love them though. I love you dogs so much. I want to hug them all. I try not to though. Yeah. So Smokehouse might be your favorite, or Tam. Smokehouse. Okay, Smokehouse. Yeah, that's a good choice. And mine turns the mini because I hear what I want to hear. Fair enough. Mini soda. Whatever you want. That's always the big joke. Mini soda. You
Yeah.
need a large soda or mini soda?
Mini.
Even though we don't say the word soda there.
No.
Or duck, duck, goose. We're the only people who do gray duck.
Why?
I don't know. But I kind of like it because it's tricky. Because you could be like duck, duck, green duck. Duck, duck, gray duck.
That's true.
Versus duck, duck, goo. Like, when they're saying goo, here. Hey, Mel, what's up, dude? How are you? Boop. See how hard it is for me to do this?
I can see why
You're like,
he's
what?
challenged.
I wanted to like it. I do like it. Thank you.
I do like it too.
It's like,
I would knock the whole thing over if I did it.
Mel, how the heck are you? Mel, I hope you had a fun Friday eating somewhere different, if you did. Yeah, if you have questions for her, we're just starting to wind down here. So we should be on for the next 4 hours.
That's a Minnesota thing.
We do it because I think we're afraid we'll never see people again. Because they'll go off into the cold.
I know, it's the cold. It's like, my car's not warmed up yet. Let's just extend this.
I swear we'll walk down with a roll down window in the middle of winter with
walking down
as the car is going back.
It's crazy. It's just a thing.
Someone super chat so we can see her knock the whole thing. One more vote. One more vote. I'm glad it's become a thing. I've had other people in other streams start to say it, and then people are like, what? Which Mel and the Hansons were over on Christina's Magical Moments, which you should also check out. She's on YouTube as well. But we were streaming on TikTok the other day. She kind of let me... I feel bad I crashed the stream. And she was like, no, stick around. And I probably made a fool of myself, but I hope people enjoyed it. So Mel was there. And on TikTok, you can do things where if you give money, you can like make them look like we're wearing like a cowboy hat, mustache.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
What were you wearing?
A cowboy hat and a mustache.
Okay.
That's what we both. It's auto puts them on. Jimmy, do you know what the character One Piece, or like the show One Piece, like Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy? Is that what we're talking about? Let me know. That's what you're talking about. Again, these are questions. If you want to ask her a question right now, I'll have a cup of coffee, but only if you were already going to make a pot. That is very Minnesota.
Oh, that is so.
If you're not going to make anything, yeah. If you weren't going to make anything, then don't. We don't want you to put you out. We want our existence to be as minimally annoying, I think, to everyone, even though it's impossible. Oh, you're going to Japanese cartoon? Yes, it's One Piece. It's one of the biggest and longest running animes on the planet. It's fantastic. Yes, if you're going to a place that's like that later, you're gonna have a fun time. Monkey D. Luffy. Just shout, "I'm gonna be king of the pirates" when you walk in there. Just like, "I'm gonna be king of the pirates," and people will be like, "Yeah." They'll lose it.
Or they'll escort you out.
That's true too. I do that when I go to Anoka. I'm like, "I'm gonna be the Pumpkin King." And they're like, "Excuse me, sir. Please, you have to walk across the walkway." I was like, I still have 20 seconds. It'll be an experience. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. Good for you. I love anime. It gives me life. It really does. Probably one of my favorite art forms.
It's amazing.
Have you ever had Winchell's?
Yes.
In Texas?
Donuts? Yes.
Yeah, and they have other things I think too, maybe.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. Texas, I can't get over the number of places to eat or get food in Texas. It's like you're on Cracker Barrel. Love Cracker Barrel. We have one in Minnesota, and it's on every corner basically in Texas.
Lots of barrels.
Yeah, lots of barrels.
They've been trying to get me to go to Winchell's, and I keep forgetting.
You should. Oh, we can make that happen.
I don't even know where the Winchell's is around here. The One Piece is real. Drop everything. We need to find the One Piece. Yes. So the narrative conceit of this show is that there was this famous pirate named Gold D. Roger, and he was captured and executed. But right before he died, he said, "I left all the treasures I've ever amassed in the world in one piece. And whoever finds it is going to be like the new king of the pirates." And so it spurred a new like golden age of piracy where people like everyone was like, "We gotta find it. We gotta go over the world to find it." But the story is not so much about finding the One Piece; it's more about just the adventures you go on.
Oh.
Yeah, and all the friends you make along the way.
That's
it's great. And of course, the pirates on the show are like the main pirates are not really the bad guys. There's like they're kind of Robin Hood types.
Okay.
So, but they're hated by the world government, and
so they're kind of good guys.
There's a whole thing. It's fascinating, but it's a good show, and it's been running for over 1,000 anime episodes, and probably more actual manga episodes, like the actual paperback stuff. So yeah, it's huge. It's been on since I was a child, like the show. So
Yeah.
it's been on for decades. Vegas just opened a One Piece cafe on Clueless. You got this. Used to have Winchell's in Richfield decades ago. A quick hop from Southdale.
Oh.
Southdale Mall.
Yeah, I know I've been there once or twice too.
Yeah.
Maybe not that one, but I've had Winchell's Donuts.
But you're more Krispy Kreme.
Not in Minnesota.
Not anymore.
Mm-mm.
Krispy Kreme come back.
Mm-mm.
They've got them out here in California though, so that's.
Yeah.
This stream is not brought to you by Krispy Kreme, as we've joked too. Yeah, it'd be great. If y'all watch the new live action, my mom actually watched that and loved it. She won't watch the anime. Oh, the live action One Piece. They do this sometimes, but they actually made a live action version of the first kind of some of the arc of the first show.
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
Which they actually did a really good job with it. It's hard to do animation to live action, as we all know, but especially anime because it's so over the top. The fights are just, but they did a great job.
Okay.
Good on you, One Piece. You were actually pretty great. You getting Lori in and out? We've gone in and out a couple times.
Once.
We did twice, I think.
Did we?
I think. Over 2 different trips.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I just can't get over how the line is.
Yeah, it's always long.
Just like, not named well.
Crystal, hi.
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
Yeah, the food is decent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I was not, yeah. It's just a California institution. I think if you're from here, or if you lived here a long time, it's like in and out.
Yeah.
But if you're like us, you're like Culvers. Yeah, right? Where's Mac? He's chilling right now. Yeah,
Probably
he's
snoozing.
snoozing somewhere. Yeah. He'll be okay, though.
Yeah.
We'll go see him soon.
Yeah, we'll check on him.
Yeah. Again, we're wrapping up. So final questions. Crystal just got here. Crystal, again, thanks for the jungle juleps, Crystal. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Crystal, did you go to Universal? Nice. Yeah. Which, speaking of, there's going to be a video on Universal tomorrow as well, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you find that?
It'll be on the channel.
Oh, your channel.
My channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bingo.
My kind of guy. Always nap time.
Oh, I just got back from.
Yes, you did go there. Yeah. How was it? Did you have fun? I should have said ni hao when you showed up.
What do you think?
Yeah. I've heard the Asian parks are all amazing. I've heard they're all incredible. Yeah, Tokyo will break us. We should go together, I think.
Yeah, I've heard they're just perfection.
Yeah. I love the Japanese. I love them so much. It's one of I've joked about this. I was like, I don't even need to be big in America. I want to be big in Japan. Nice. I hope you had a good time. That's good. Universal video for me? Yes, please. Yes. It's about the 60th anniversary of the tram tour. So I know other people have been doing that, but yeah. You haven't seen mine, and there's something a little special in there for people. What's something you've never done in California yet that you would like to experience together, or love to experience together? I know. I'd love to go to Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
that'd be great.
That would be. I was going to say the Redwoods, but we did that when you were little.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, yeah.
We stayed at a place and there were raccoons all around.
Yeah.
Like
Trying
everywhere.
to get in.
And they said, be careful not to leave your door open because they'll come right in. And sure enough, we're bringing the luggage in and there was this raccoon.
How do we get it out?
And you just went out. I think they kind of lived there. Okay. They're cute.
Mm-hmm. Virginia City. You gotta stop by there if we go to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, okay. Remember that.
I'll try to.
Take notes.
The Redwoods, yeah. I was talking to my mom about this. She's like, some weekend you just need to book an Airbnb by yourself up in the Redwoods and just go there and do nothing. Maybe film a little, but just like be like,
mm-hmm.
I like the forest.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. That'd be so good for you.
You live in the Redwoods. What?
Oh.
Tahoe? As in Lake Tahoe? Yeah.
Wow.
That Tahoe. In a Chevy Tahoe. The Tahoe? Is this a bit? Or
a Tahoe.
A Tahoe. I don't know. Skywalker, I'll put it on the list. Maybe it's a Redwood vlog. Oh, wow. That's amazing. You love Tahoe. Yeah. That's cool. I went to the Sequoias Forest last fall, closer to LA. Yes, which those are different. For the longest time, I thought they were the same, but they are different. Redwoods are north of San Francisco, right? And sequoias are closer down here,
Okay.
I think.
Do they have the reddish tint?
The redwoods do.
Yeah, but I don't know about sequoias.
I don't think it's much.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
There was a Beanie Baby bear named Sequoia, and she was golden brown. Walking in redwoods, talking about Golden's video.
Oh,
The
letting
dogs.
them loose. They would love it.
Imagine that. Oh
They
my
would
gosh.
love it.
That's so good.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Oh,
Wonderful.
that bright green hoodie you were wearing was a Tahoe one? I'm so sorry. I didn't remember that. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Lake Tahoe. One day.
Mhm.
One day. That'd be fun.
Make our list.
Put it on the list. Put it on the list. It's not just theme parks around here, but primarily right now it is.
Yeah.
Coast to coast soon. I got some
Yeah.
plans. I got some
Yeah.
those Florida
Yeah.
plans. I got ideas. My
That's gonna be
editor's
crazy.
my editor's not stoked. You guys are funny. Again, last few questions. We'll wrap up like within 5 minutes here. We should probably get wrapped up. Redwoods are the Ewok planet. Yes. The forest moon of Endor. I don't know if that's technically Endor.
Oh well, thank you. Matt gave this to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heard Lake Taco. That's what Randy heard. He's so hungry. Lake Taco would be pretty good too.
Yeah.
Right? That sounds good. I think it's a little bit closer to Southern California, Lake Taco.
Oh,
Every year they dye it red, and it's a salsa party. Sounds delicious. Okay. What's for dinner, Mel? Actually, we're gonna go film at a special place
Yeah.
for dinner tonight. So you gotta stay tuned.
Before we leave, we have to make sure he's full.
Yeah, thank you. Ironically, that'll be the last video before all the Disney stuff starts because I have to get through the rest of these. So it'll be like a few weeks after I get back that the Walt Disney World videos start popping up. But I want to you see those, the ones that don't have a red check mark by them are the ones I have to do. So
He takes him so seriously.
I take it very seriously. It's not a buffet.
Jet ski in Tahoe?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I bet that's. I love jet skiing.
Jet skiing is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Jet skiing, four-wheeling, and snowmobiling.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those things I love. Love. Oh.
And horseback riding for you horse lovers.
Oh. Horseback riding. How cool. I like it. Is there any questions you have for them before we go?
No questions, but just thank you for keeping him afloat.
Yeah, thank you.
We went to Target and bought out their SpaghettiOs.
We didn't buy all of them, though.
No, you left some. Because
We did leave
maybe
some.
Somebody needs those.
Somebody
but
needs some.
Tried to fill the coffers here a little bit.
Yeah.
I worry.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not
this
as much
is
as
where the
me,
dream
but-
is.
That's where the dream is.
Yeah, I wish he could be closer. But
We'll find that manager eventually.
that's right. If
We'll
you
find
know
him.
a manager,
Yeah.
or you want to be his manager, if you know people.
If your uncle is Steven Spielberg, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
That's
Now's
my
the
joke.
time.
Not that wouldn't help much. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's going
Yeah.
after him all the time. But
We met some friends last night for dinner, and one of them said, I would love to be Jimmy's manager. And he said, do you know anybody from Hollywood? No,
no.
not a soul.
Yeah. Greg says you have to leave a pair of SpaghettiOs so they can reproduce in the store. Yeah.
That's right. And they live forever.
Hey,
know.
Frank, did you go check on aisle 7, make sure the SpaghettiOs weren't overpopulating? Oh, they spilled into
Yeah.
we left them alone.
Check that expiration date.
Oh,
They don't
gosh.
have one.
And the whole aisle is SpaghettiOs now.
Forever.
We tried to ride Matterhorn the other night, but it was down.
It was down.
She was gonna ride it.
I was all excited to do it, but
Maybe next time.
we did Toad instead.
Mr. Toad. Love you, Toady. Love you so much. I do. All right. Well, we will. I said within 5 minutes, right?
Okay.
This is within 5. We've done almost an hour and 45 minutes.
Really, it
Pretty
goes
good.
so fast.
It
You're all
does.
so amazing.
Toad rage.
Like Toady.
That's very funny. Toadie's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
for all
I
you do
appreciate.
for this
Yes,
guy.
thank you for all of your love
Yeah.
and your support. Thank you for 42 likes.
Oh
You know,
my
just popping up here on a
goodness.
Sunday. If you're watching in the future, what should they leave in the comments so we know they made it to the end?
I don't know.
Think about it for a second.
Toad.
Toad. Well, I think we've done Toad in the past.
You come up.
Thaddeus. No, maybe not that one. Best, because you're the best. BEST. You leave that in the comments. I'll know you made it to the end. Randy says, we're grateful for Jimmy's thoughtfulness and sharing curiosity. Oh, thank you.
He's great.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm so lucky.
Jimmy, when Universal finishes their haunted house, you better be here for a review. Wait, their haunted house? What are you talking about? You mean like Horror Nights? Or you mean, in Las Vegas. Yeah, they're doing a year-round Halloween Horror Nights house in Las Vegas.
Really?
So all the time. Yeah.
On our way out here, we drove by Las Vegas.
We did. We drove through it.
Kinda.
Yeah, we did. We cut right through it. That's when the craziness began. That's when the drivers, I was like, well, we're moving now. I was like, the lowest speed was like 80 something. And I was like watching people flying past. I was like, guys, like, I'm trying to go speed limit myself. And then they were like, woo.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Universal wants to invite me out to Las Vegas to review that house, I will do it. I would be happy to. I would be thrilled.
I'll join you.
Oh my gosh, that's an haunted house.
I'll be screaming. There'd be a lot of screaming.
I would. It'd be great. But again, thank you to the people gifting memberships. Thank you to super chatting, Mel,
thank
the
you.
Hansons, always going nuts, and thank you to the members and the patrons. If you don't know about any of that stuff, look at the links down below if you want to support the channel. Support me. This comes back into supporting me. We're almost at the goal for the month, so thank you so much. But yeah, next week is Florida. And that means it'll be a little bit different next week. But next Sunday it might be in Epcot live streaming. So stay tuned for that. So
I'll be there. I'm not there, but I'll be watching.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing this Friday for a stream, but we'll see. I'll try to let you guys know. So the week after, like the day after I get back, I'm like, thank you, Rayanne. Thank you so much. 45 likes. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are excited about Florida. But the only thing, it's better than Florida. The best right here.
You're not better than Florida.
Yeah, you are better than Florida. You're better than everything.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
We love you. Thank you so much. Yeah. And until next time, you want to do the first part? I'll do the second part.
Adapt.
And overcome. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Let's say goodbye. We'll say bye. Randy, bye-bye. Pear, goodbye. Goodbye. Rayanne, goodbye. Rayanne, goodbye to you and the family. Please tell Addie and Elaine hello if they weren't here, and Susie and everyone. Please hello. Bye-bye. Bridget, take care.
Thank you.
Safe travels home.
Thank you, Bridget.
Skywalker, thank you. May the force be with you. Ronaldo, bye. Bye, Crystal. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much. Again, thanks for the juleps. I've been worried like every day, Crystal. I'm like, I hope she's okay. I'm like,
yeah, we've talked about it.
So yeah, we have. All right, bye everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care.